All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Jay Farley again with another episode of The Harsh Truth. This is episode 5. Are we failing our children with a lack of life skills and teaching said life skills? As always, if you are moved by the message, you're entertained by the message, even if you're amused by the messages that come from my videos, make sure to like and subscribe on YouTube. Any support will be appreciated, so we can go ahead and keep this show going. All right. Now, like I said, I took a poll earlier today, and and the poll was life skills and the lack of. All right. I was a high school student in the mid and late 90s. I remember going to home ec. I remember learning things, everything from sewing to, how to take care of a baby and things of that nature. Okay. Now, I've noticed that nowadays there are a lot of life skills that, your average 20 to hell, even as high as 30-year-olds do not have nowadays, because these skills are not being taught. Wow, some asshole with the fucking brights on. No, I'm not moving. I'm actually in a parked car. This is just my office. Welcome to it. These are skills that aren't being taught in school anymore, and it's and the lack of these skills is showing a lot, and it's showing a lot, way more nowadays than it ever has. I mean, since I want to say, probably since the late 90s. I mean, growing up in school, and when coming up in high school, there was always that maybe one or two, for instance, one or two girls that got pregnant. Okay. Now, I understand shit happens. I do. And for the person who I'm talking about, they became great parents. They became a great parent. They taught their child how to, the life skills that I'm getting ready to talk about in this video. And, she had a support team behind her and all that good stuff. But nowadays, without these life skills being taught, without the guidance of parents, even before school, you got teen pregnancy just rampant as hell and being glorified. You've got you've got grown men and women who do not know how to do their own damn laundry, let alone balance a checkbook. Fucking change the oil in your fucking car. Man, there's a whole shitload of standards that should be kept from the old days in today's society, and a lot of problems would be taken care of. They really would. Before I actually roll into the things that we're not doing. Okay, Corey has mentioned adults that play video games. Well, I am an adult that plays video games, but you know what? I still take the time to make sure to teach both of my children just the skills they need. Like, my 11-year-old daughter knows how to do her own laundry. She knows how to keep her own room clean. Hell, she knows how to fire a .22 rifle. Just saying. I mean, may not seem important, but, skills being taught through parenting and parent time is the memories that stick with your children. Once again, before these skills can be taught in school, you start at home. As always, Taj, you already know, we say this every time. These things start at home. All right. Now, here are a few standards that should be instilled. Okay? Instilled. I'm sorry. It's been a long day. At a Slipknot concert last night. It's been a long day. Anyway. First and foremost, I believe that between the ages of 18 and 25, you're not a fucking adult. You're not. I can say that having been in the military at that time, and I was still a fucking child. Seriously. So here are things that should be instilled. So by the time you're 24, 25, 26 years old, you may not be fully ready for the world, but you'll have the tools. I believe that every able-bodied American, after high school should join the military for 2 to 4 years, just base enlistment, just to get a feel for life. Okay? There are skills that are taught in the military that being a civilian fuck off for those years is not going to teach you. Now, for the people who are not able-bodied or who are conscientious objectors, no problem. Civil service, work for your city, work in sanitation, work in schools, something. But either government service for the military or civil service to get you ready to be an adult. All right? Those are some standards that should be instilled, because let's face it, again, we are not fucking adults between the ages of 18 and 25. We're just not. We're not ready for the fucking world. Okay? Little side note, I also believe that anybody who runs my military, because yes, I take that shit personally, anybody who runs my military, all presidents should have been in the military first before you could tell some other young 18-year-old fucker to go die for his fucking country. You don't like it? Too bad. It's the fucking harsh truth. All right. Skills that should be taught in high school. Number one, this is my research down here. That's why I got the bright light. Number one, money management. Holy fucking shit. Paying your bills, budgeting, basic fucking math, add, subtract, multiply, divide. Not this core math bullshit, but the actual shit that we were taught back in the day. Basic money management. How to invest your money, how to fucking start retirement or retirement funds, how to start a fund to buy a house. Once again, okay, do you know how many fucking people as old as 30 years old right now who do not know how to balance a damn checkbook? Do you know how many 30-year-olds, men, who do not know how to change the oil in their fucking cars? What happened to auto shop people? Now everybody's so fucking worried about teaching, putting the kids in fucking sports or teaching some bullshit other course that they're not teaching the children in school, basic shit to get them ready. I mean, yes, I know it starts at home, but, the schools are getting away from real academics. They're worried about other dumb shit. Like I said, they're more worried about, how well your kid plays an instrument, which, don't get me wrong, the arts are important. They really fucking are. Because some of these uncultured, unworldly bastards need to be slapped in the face. So the arts are important, but they're not teaching, things. They're not focusing on things like auto shop, home ec, shit like that. They're not focusing on that shit. Okay. Off track. My bad. Money management. That was number one. Number two, grocery shopping and basic fucking cooking. There are some people, not going to name names, but there are some folks who, hell, are even older than 30, have no fucking clue how to go to the grocery store and shop for a month. And have a house full of kids and do not know how to shop for a fucking month. That's fucking sad. For 2 years, I was a single dad, and even I knew how to fucking put groceries in the fucking house for a fucking month. And basic cooking, women, I'm not trying to pick on y'all, but I want a man who's got his own house, who's got a car, who's got a job, who's got a career. Bitch, you can't even cook. You got Prince Charming taste on a jailbird salary, seriously. You want the world for nothing, okay? Learn to fucking cook. People, not just women, people. Learn to fucking cook. Teach your children how to cook. Put the asses in the kitchen with you to, spend some time, you get that quality time with your kids and teach them something at the same time. All right, see what else we got here. Laundry. That was number three. Number three is laundry. How to wash your clothes, how to separate your clothes. Which clothes you turn inside out, which clothes you leave on the right side, which clothes you don't dry. Basic shit that surprisingly a lot of young adults do not know how to do. I don't know, where is Roman? Somebody go find Roman for me. Get him on the horn. All right. Vehicle maintenance and repair. Everybody wants the fat whip. Everybody wants the rims. Everybody wants to be fast and furious. Everybody wants to have that drippy paint. Everybody wants all that shit. Everybody wants the 12s in their trunk and shit. But once again, have no clue how to even change the fucking oil. That's why mechanics get over on most of you fucks, because they know for a fact that without them, you would have no clue on how to take care of your car, and your car will be on the side of the fucking road. If you own a Ford, you're kind of in a crapshoot anyway. But anyway, vehicle maintenance and repair, okay? I mean, basic shit. Know your tire pressure. Know when to change your air filter. Know when to change the internal filter for your cabin air. Know when to get a tire rotation. Know when to change the oil. Know how to check your transmission's oil. So at least when you do take it to that expensive ass mechanic, he can't fuck you over because you at least know what the hell you're looking at. Apartment hunting and home maintenance. Yet again, there are plenty of people out there talking about, oh, I want this, and I want that, and I want a man who could do this, and I want a man who could do that. You want a man who's out there working and all that good shit, but you got to learn how to take care of a house first. I've seen some motherfuckers' houses. Boy, you can't take care of a house. What the fuck? Learning how to, apartment hunt, house hunt. That goes back with the whole money savings and things like that. Know what you're looking for. Know what you're getting into. Know the terms of the contract before you just sign your name. Ooh, I got myself a first apartment and now I'm stuck at this lease for a year and they're going to raise the rent every 6 months. What the fuck? Read the fine print, people. All right. Number 6. I'm going to need some of y'all to pay real close attention to this one. Time management. Whew. Be early. Because if you're early, you're already late. Okay? Be on time. Be where you're supposed to be. On time. Get your ass up. Go to work. Go to bed at a decent time. If you're like me and you know that you only need a certain amount of sleep, still make sure you get your ass up. Go to work. Don't be up all night playing video games, chasing ass, chasing dick. Don't be up out doing all that. Time management, people. Be on time where you're supposed to be. You can almost never go wrong. Professionalism. Whether it be writing your resume, sending emails to jobs, speaking on the phone, knowing how to answer a damn phone professionally. Learning a little bit of professionalism does go a long way, because you're not going to get a job with sup, you're not getting a job that way. The moment you let come out your mouth, they've already gone to the next person. They've already erased you from their mind. If they look at your resume and you've got 6 jobs on there in the last year, trust me, they've already bypassed you. Okay? A little bit of professionalism. These are things that still need to be taught, at home and in school. Diction, pronunciation, spelling. Yes, I know. A lot of times I flub up my words or mispronounce them. Trust me, I get it. But guess what? I'm also grown and I have a job. Anyway. Unique life skills. Parenting. Knowing what to take care of, like, basic plumbing, basic carpentry, shit like that you can do. Yes, Corey, we all know you've had the same job for the last 10 years and you are a fucking trooper, sir. High five to you. Back to what I was saying. Basic, unique household skills, basic carpentry, basic plumbing, knowing how to set up your house in order for your workflow, home life, and just your basic energy of your life can flow well. Because when you walk into your house and you don't know how to, set up your house, set up a living room. Like, what if your boss wanted to come by? Your living room looks like shit. Yeah, shouldn't be fair. They can judge you on that, but they're going to. Okay? And basic carpentry and basic plumbing, because let's face it, those motherfuckers make anywhere from $30 to $75 an hour. And they can make that money because they know motherfuckers have no clue. Basic carpentry, basic plumbing. All right. Now that was all my research on the on the basic life skills that should be taught. But with that said, here's the real harsh truth of the life skills we're not giving our kids. We are failing the next generation because we are not taking the time to teach them anything of quality. We're so wrapped up in other bullshit, the political landscape these days, the religious landscape these days, ourselves, fucking other women, other men. We're so wrapped up in the minuscule dumb shit that we are not taking the time as parents. And for those who are great parents and who are doing what they're supposed to be doing, more power to you. But for those who were like, oh shit, now I'm a fucking parent, I'm gonna need y'all to fucking tighten up, man. Because in the business that I'm in right now, if you don't tighten up, trust me, you'll see me at your door. And you don't want that. All right? Take the time. Love your kids, but also teach your kids. And while you're doing that, learn some more yourself. You never stop learning. I'm damn near 40 years old. You never, ever, ever stop learning. I do not know it all. This whole show is based on public opinion, on public feedback and input. This show is of the people. This is not my own opinion. I add my stories to it. I add my 2 cents to it. But all this research and all these shows are done on the public's opinion. And the public has spoken on this, people. Raise your kids, but also teach your kids. All right? Love you guys. This has been another episode of The Harsh Truth. I do want to take a second to make something very clear. A lot of my shows are raw footage. I do not do, yeah, I said, fuck off, this is my show. I don't do the edited videos. I'm not going to wow you with music and sit there and talk to you with honey-dipped words with my pretty eyes and shit. I have no gimmicks. I'm not going to sit there with my little half a goatee and my hospital scrubs. No. Raw footage for The Harsh Truth. Okay? This is what this is. And like I said, this is the show of the people. This is your guys' interests and words that you want put out there that people should know. Corey, I will talk to you later about what I was talking about, the whole pretty eyes thing. But, damn, I said again. Shit, not very professional. Let me see. Hold on. I'm reading a comment, people. There's 2 people working 2 jobs. Just make ends meet, make any money, and people need. That's right. I mean, yeah, I get, because I'm a person who has worked 2 and 3 jobs to support my family. But as parents, sometimes we have to. I didn't say I had pretty eyes. I was talking about. I'll explain later anyway. But as parents working multiple jobs, okay? And I've been a single parent working multiple jobs. But you still need to find that time to parent. You still need to find that time to teach. I mean, because as a child of the 80s, I'm pretty sure that I am among many who can say that they were the child of a single parent, and that parent worked 2 and 3 jobs, or that parent was military, or shit like that. So even though adulting sucks, people, we still gotta teach. We still have to love. We still have to nurture. You know what I mean? And with the economy the way it's, exactly, you still got to find balance, because you can work your ass off and have badass kids, or you can be at home and just be super parent and be broke as shit. You've got to find balance. And that's another thing that you need to teach your child is great work ethic, but balance it as well, because you can work yourself to death and wind up alone or wind up with shit ass kids, and vice versa. So that's the harsh truth, people. Matter of fact, I think that should be the defining lesson of all this is balance. You have to find the balance between teaching, loving, and being a parent. But I got off track because homeboy got on here and dropped some pretty good knowledge on there. Yes, my show is raw footage. I have no gimmicks. This is what it is. So if you like I said, if you like the show, or if you are moved by the message, or if you learn something, like, subscribe, hit the little bell so you know when the next show is coming out. Thank you guys for all your input. I plan on doing this for as long as you guys have an opinion, because we are going to put the harsh truth out there. Love you guys. Have a good weekend. The Slipknot concert in KC was fucking awesome. Y'all have a good night. Yes, Corey, pinging the brain shirt. Love you guys. Have a good night.